We out here.
Yep. Do mic check.
We on some mic check.
1, 2.
What's up, America?
Peace.
How y'all doing? We out here. We got some new stories. We're excited.
Crazy.
You're
excited.
We fresh off tour.
Yeah.
Well, we went somewhere. We ain't.
Yeah.
You can call
Did
it
a live joint.
Right.
Did a live
We was
joint
out
in
there.
the
We was
cold.
out there in the streets. I got a fresh brush. You know what I'm saying? I'm bald headed. My brother got the hat on today.
Yeah.
Yeah. We ready for war. Y'all ready?
We in the building.
All right, here we go. We ain't gonna talk a whole lot. Well, we is, but just not yet. Anyway, the title of the first video is "This is why men should be careful who they mess with, who they do it to." That's how we gonna
who
say
they do it to. Very
we're a family. We're a family show. Don't do it to
We're
just
trying.
anybody.
We're attempting to keep. We keeping it clean, son.
All right, we keeping it clean, son.
Clean, baby.
Fresh.
NWK.
That's right.
Oh, swear to God, you gonna do this to me? You gonna do this to me? You gonna get me with assault? You're weird.
All right, now you're going to jail.
Oh, now you going to jail.
All right, tell me a little bit about this video, for
All right, so evidently, this woman is in dude's house. He can't get her out. He called the people. They come. She acts a fool.
She had a dude she messing with.
You see the title of the joint. You gotta be careful who you get a D to.
Okay.
You get it to them too good, they act a fool.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So she don't want to
level out the. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
50%.
Nah, you
60
just can't
depends
get yourself
if
to
you good.
anybody, man. She a strike. She crazy.
Right. Okay.
So make a long story short, he called the police. The police come and
we're here now.
we're here now.
All right, I got you.
My brothers, you already know this is a channel for straight men. And one thing straight men love is cheeks. But we also need to practice D-discipline.
Shout out to this guy, the God Thoughts.
The God Thoughts. Shout out to the
Right.
brother, man. He be dropping joints
Right.
on the red pill.
Although he got on a disguise, he don't want to be discovered or shot
That's
out.
how he always, man, with the
Right.
sunglasses.
Hidden sunglasses, hat, and a hoodie.
It's all good. Well, we not.
Right.
What?
Because if you don't have D-discipline, cheeks will mess up your life, my brothers. And that's what happened to this brother here. See, on Christmas Eve, early morning, approximately 3:30, bruv, the cops had to be dispatched to this homeboy's house because he gave the right D to the wrong B.
Hello.
I like that.
Hey, bro. I'm hanging in there. What's going on, man?
This drug
I just
dealer,
want.
he's a drug
Taylor.
dealer. 'Cause he's a
Why
Just
are you
what?
drug dealing?
Yeah, he drug dealing crack. He wants to be a
I don't even gotta say nothing, yo. I bet.
snitch tonight. So I feel like I should be a snitch too. He wants to be a snitch. He wants to be a snitch tonight, so I'm a snitch on him too. He just told me he had a whole gram of crack on the table.
She said a whole bag, a whole gram.
But he wants to snitch on me. Officer, I don't know this. I promise you. He's a whole.
Where do you live at?
I live down the street, but he sells crack and he wants to be a snitch. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? How can a drug dealer snitch on a female?
Don't be saying
How can a drug dealer? How can
I'm saying that this is the
that's his brother. He's going to defend
You're just a
him.
drunk,
He's going to defend him.
man.
Like I said, you're a whole weirdo. He's a whole weirdo.
There's 2 days in a
You're a
row.
whole weirdo.
Bye, man.
You're a whole weirdo. Sorry, I don't care. I can go home.
We know the type.
Yeah, absolutely.
We know the type.
Yeah, irrational.
Right.
You gonna just burn every.
As soon as dope open, oh, he's selling dope.
Right.
I'm snitching. He
I just took you out. They might got kids together. Like, how am I supposed to pay for the kids now? You don't.
Go home. Listen, I can go home. But let me tell you about this red before I go home.
You don't care
Let me tell you about
you
him.
look dumb.
He's a whole.
Your phone.
He was just selling crack.
You're like, now take your
Y'all
stuff.
letting this
Here's your
drug
phone.
dealer go.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go
We'll
home.
get him.
Yeah, get him. Get him because he's weird.
Can you get the
You
rest of
should,
your
y'all,
belongings?
y'all should.
We'll document
Right. He called the police.
Because he's
I'm gonna let her over
I don't have
You know she bad when she make a drug dealer call the police.
I don't have to lie.
We appreciate
He's a
her.
snitch.
Like, I don't
He's
care
a
about all that
snitch.
noise.
He's a snitch on me.
Yeah.
But he's a hoe. He
We
sells
appreciate
crack.
your
How can it crack?
information.
But no, I never, like, I'm telling you, he sells crack. I don't gotta lie to nobody. He sells
We'll
crack.
have
He's
to look
weird.
into it, okay?
Shit
Okay.
bag.
Tell him
right,
outside.
right.
Tell them outside.
Right.
He's
Just
a whole drug. Back in the day, let me tell you. Back in the day, he used to tell me all these stories how he was selling crack.
Where do you live at?
He was telling me all these stories how
He said, "Where do
was
you live
selling
at?"
crack, and y'all talking about me, and this is a whole drug dealer.
People don't even really sell crack
How
like
does
that.
that make
man.
sense?
Well, we can't do anything about that right now, but what we can do is make sure that you get home.
right. We can make sure you get home safe. That's what we can
Where
do.
do you live at?
I didn't know shit. He's a whole.
Where?
the street.
How would I mail you a letter?
Yeah, we really need to defund the police. He's asking her where she lives. She already told him down the street. That's the address, bruv. What more you need to hear? But what makes it even worse? She goes on to say that I've been living here for 7 months.
I've been living here. Yes. I've been staying with him. I've literally been him for 6 months.
Sensational.
I've been him for 7 months. You don't think that? You're embarrassing. You're embarrassing.
What's your name?
I've been him for 7 months, and he's a whole drug dealer. That's weird.
Okay.
That's weird.
You study him. Take this. Take the. Take his stuff.
He sells crack. That's weird.
He does crack in
Right
himself.
now, that's neither here nor there.
That's weird. A whole crack dealer's calling the police.
That's ironic.
You know what I learned over time or whatever?
What's that, sir?
You begin to evaluate what quality of woman would let me knock her down with such ease anyway, would be so willing to come stay with me so easily. And what you got going on in your life that you could just turn it up all upside down, come stay with me out of nowhere for the last 8 months. And who knows, he probably met her.
Truth. If it's any truth to
But
it.
anyway, you know, dudes always trying to hit it when it's easy to catch. You should be a little bit concerned. Just in my personal opinion, as a younger man, I know I made a lot of mistakes that if I would have just not been willing to take the bait.
No doubt. No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
I would take it a step further and just the quality of woman that you have around you, period.
Yeah.
Period. Just you know who you the company you keep, especially where you rest, where you dwell.
Where you actually live. We not in a hotel room. We at your house.
We at the spot.
She in your living room showing them where your
She
crack
at the
is.
gate.
Like, wait a minute. That's it's my
Show you
crack.
what crack. Come on, man.
That's funny. The whole crack dealer. Crack dealers.
He definitely sell crack. Crack dealers never wear shirts.
Get away with everything. That's what
Stop
y'all.
with the box,
I've never seen it
Right.
so crack.
Oh, you want to see it? He gets away with it. He gets away. Oh, you're so funny. You're so funny. So funny.
Come on,
You're so funny. You're so funny.
let's get your shoes
You're
on.
so funny.
Just take your stuff, man.
This is why you got
She
to
said, "I'll be
practice
right
D
back."
discipline, my brothers, because you
can't walk
can't
the
be out
heat.
here putting the D in every and all. Meow, because
I don't understand how they not just removing her. Why? It's not you. With anything
Well,
you
son,
gotta
right
say
now
to
it's
them.
civil. Right now they're having words, but they're civil.
All right, let's see how it goes.
some of these women are really crazy. Not even a little bit, a lot. She has been trying so hard to get him arrested because she's upset he don't want her there anymore because she's crazy. And she's not leaving until she gets her things. You won't even guess what her things are.
What's her
so I'll
things?
just tell you. Some soap.
Or what is some soap?
She won't leave until she get her things. Her things are some soap. Just leave, man. Watch the police.
Get your shoes. Two shits about somebody selling crack.
You don't have
Let's
shit.
go.
All them is weird. You don't have shit.
Does she
You don't
have
have
anything
shit.
else?
You don't have. I do have my soap in his bathroom. That's what
We
I'm
ain't
trying
worried
to do.
about soap.
I want my soap.
I'll give you $2.
I'll give you $2. Just please. Just please. How much more?
It's a $17 bar of soap.
Okay, all right. I'll give you $17.
Get my shit.
Let's
Get
go.
my shit.
She don't want 17 crack dollars.
Get my shit out the
Stop,
bathroom.
son.
You don't live here.
I
Get your
don't
stuff. Get your
I
stuff.
want my soap.
You see what I gotta deal with?
Get my shit.
God damn.
Thank you. You're not paying $20 for soap.
Stop having her come
You
here.
don't
Oh, it was body wash. That's different.
pay $20 for soap.
swear to
You
God.
you pay $5 for soap, don't you? You pay $5.
Okay, talk about it outside.
You pay $5 for soap.
You wanna
I
go-
pay $20.
Be like, look, man, let me
for soap. I pay
You wanna
$20.
go to jail.
My shit
Get your
makes
stuff.
bills.
So no, she got her stuff. She could just leave.
Just
This
leave.
doesn't have to be escalated any further.
not enough to talk
She
about.
could just go home, down the street.
Right,
But
she said she
no,
lived close.
Right.
these women lack accountability. They all think that they are above the law because they have a meow between their legs.
What you talking
Get your
about?
stuff.
You're weird.
She hit the police.
She just hit the police, huh? So what you think she was doing in there with them before they got there?
She was a savage. She bust the
Oh,
police. in
okay.
the mouth.
Okay, so yeah, she's savage. So let's see the end result to that. Okay, spin it.
She gonna be alright.
Yeah, she fine.
You're going to jail.
All right, now you're going to jail. Good job.
Start hitting that rumble.
Like in a Cheeto bag.
She crying.
Since then. She said, you want to ruin my life, son.
No
Explain.
homo. But if your D is that good that a woman is willing to go to prison for it, you gotta use that
They ain't got
more
nothing to do
wisely,
with
my brother. Come out, man. Damn.
They ain't got nothing to do with the wood, son.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the wood coupled with the type of person.
Yeah, she wild.
The
She's
some-
not wild. She wild.
Wow, yeah. And if and we all know that the wild ones, they got that good box. It's kind of hard.
got
It's
that
hard to
good
give
box.
her 50%.
You gotta give all.
You can't.
You gotta take it straight to Home Depot. She gonna get this good wood.
You can't get that
Yeah.
nymphomaniac
Yeah.
crazy lady. You know what I'm saying? You can't give her 50%. You gotta give her. You gotta hit her with at least 70, and that's enough to drive her off the edge.
Drive her crazy.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So yeah. And I think women do a thing. Not all women, but many irrational women do a thing that when they start seeing red,
They lose.
it doesn't matter.
Right. They
It's
caught
only
up in
how
their
I
feelings.
feel.
They caught up in their
Nothing else
emotions.
matters other than how
Facts.
I feel.
All facts.
When
Son.
you would put your hands on the police,
You don't give a damn.
you lost your mind. So
No,
yeah,
she ain't lose her mind. She's caught up in her emotions. She's caught up in her feelings.
That's what I'm saying. She's completely outside of her normal,
I know I wanted to.
faculties. Oh, you know, nigga.
She could have just left and went down the street to her house. But you know, these women don't have any accountability. So she assaults a cop and now that she's going to
I
prison.
think that's past accountability. That's self-control. Once you're upset, like some women have zero self-control.
You're ruining my life. Like who would force her to do any of those things?
You want to ruin my life? Okay.
You did that to yourself.
Right? You got assault on the police.
You got it.
And it's on the body cam.
You got it. You got it. You
Yeah,
got
damn
it.
right.
You got it.
Damn right he do.
Listen to what she say, son.
Okay, what you do, they still taking you to jail.
Yeah, you going to jail.
Now you just getting the resisting arrest too.
My life. I got a whole career.
Well.
I got a whole career. I got a whole career. He don't give a fuck. You got
They put the double cuffs on this. Yeah, she had the double bracelets.
Never seen that.
You wanna ruin my life? I swear to God, I'ma kill you.
Whoa!
Kill you. You wanna ruin my
They gotta
life?
move.
You wanna have me in? You wanna have me in jail? Okay. All right. All right. You got it.
Now you threatening me?
You got it. You got it. You got it. You hit me in the face or something. You got. You didn't have to call the police in the first place. You got these crackers. You got these crackers on me.
Now they.
I like her, son. She wild.
Now it's racist.
Yes. Oh, them cuffs tight too, son. Them the tight cuffs.
Yeah, she got all the clips.
Yeah, yeah. To the last. To the last.
And
Yeah.
they probably put them in that weird position where you can't.
You awkward.
Right. Not that I know about
They
that.
gonna drag out that bitch like a dead deer.
What, the crisscross. Might also put the shackles on her too.
Stop, son. Oh, every night I pleased you. Okay.
Got to do with anything.
Stop!
She got to run for it. Oh, she out.
Son, shut up.
She out, son.
Yo, Chad. Now they got him,
Oh,
man.
she ain't gonna-
Stop, man.
I thought she was faster than that. Hustle, hustle.
Stop. Son, stop. Should taser, son.
Don't tase her. She gonna make.
Taser.
Since she had a quick first step, son, that shit was nice.
Stop, man. Danny said, watch your head. Daddy just donged it. Dong.
My arm.
Oh, no.
That's your fault.
Oh yeah.
We'll have somebody check
They
you out.
tight.
What's wrong with it?
She's not even drunk enough.
Wow. We don't know. Well, she might.
Please loosen me up. Please loosen me up. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do nothing.
Shut
Things
the
that
fuck
happened in
up.
this video was 100% avoidable. One,
Yo, Young brothers, I'm telling you, so many times in my life, I'm thinking about one person in particular. I had a good friend of mine say, "Don't do that, son. Don't do that. I don't, son. The way she looking at you, son. Don't.
You don't. You can see it in her eye.
I ain't even like her that much.
She a nutcase.
So many problems. Would have saved myself years and years of problems. It just went like, not this one.
And the box.
Not this one. I'm telling you, man. The boxes, it could be a trap. It could damn
As
sure
we
be a
see.
trap.
As we
Brothers,
see.
please learn from this. Please learn from this.
No doubt.
Yeah. This is very accurately titled. This is why men should be careful who you
sleep with.
Yeah.
Who you lay down with.
All right, that's it. Next story.
Do a mic check, son.
Mic check.
1, 2.
All right, what else we got in here?
This is enough.
Yo, you know my brother produced this show. It's a lot of crazy ladies. The title of this video is
son.
Look at them eyes. That's not crazy. That's not a crazy lady.
That's the Lowe's lady, son, from the dudes with the appliances.
Right, but the way she holding her mouth.
She got that Michael B. Jordan mouth.
Recessed chin.
Right.
She got a recessed chin.
Stop.
Got an olive oil jaw.
Man, leave her alone, man.
All
She's probably a nice lady.
All right, the title of this video is "Woman Who Physically and Verbally Attacked Lowe's Delivery Driver Is Really a Doctor with Her Own Pharmacy." This lady is taking care of y'all in these streets. This is where you get your drugs.
I think they down south in Georgia somewhere. This is a BOA joint, son. Shout out to Dr. BOA.
Shout out to Dr.
Man.
BOA.
No
All
doubt.
right, here we go.
To be able to afford your medications, let alone have access to them.
Cobb says many independent pharmacies have difficulty staying open because of the high cost of drugs, which makes it difficult for most pharmacies to afford.
Now we ask ourselves, why is this woman's behavior like this?
She got his backpack on.
Look, she done slipped. Bro.
It's the black woman. She says she got a doctorate degree.
He like, I got my hands. I'm not trying to hurt this lady.
Grab his bag.
Wow. We remember this, right?
Now look.
Right, and I don't, Chad. If I don't know if you watched our other video on this, this young lady got into it with a Lowe's delivery driver because he told her that
refrigerator wouldn't fit.
That it wouldn't fit within the door. She got real arrogant. She said, "Listen, Mr. Handy Dandy Man, I am a doctor. I know what I'm talking about. You put this in here."
Right.
He was like, "Listen, I'm not gonna be able to do that." He tried to get in his vehicle.
She was very disrespectful. She was disrespectful to her guy. This little dude in a light blue sweater.
She got in the delivery man's truck.
Yes.
And then tried to prevent him from leaving the space. And then all hell broke loose. And that's when
crazy.
Ended up in a full fight.
So now we have a close up of her face right there. We kind of can't really
see it.
Now we get a visual and we see
the kind of we see. So we try to identify the crazy in our eyes. Is what we doing.
It's crazy.
Okay, she did say a doctorate degree. She didn't say a PhD. She said a doctorate degree, which is a PhD.
Tell us the truth.
All right, what's good, YouTube? It's your man, Book of Out for running me, a.k.a.
That's Larry,
BOA.
Right.
You see
Yeah,
him?
I got time today. So that was about maybe a month ago. I did a piece of content about this doctor or a PhD holder. You know, a PhD holder makes you have a doctorate degree, which literally means you can call yourself doctor, but that's all we knew about it. She had this experience with the Lowe's delivery drivers who came to her crib. Of course, they were black men, and there was another black man there with her that she disrespected as well. So my question was, is she really a doctor or just someone that's holding a PhD in a field that she's not practicing in? But just to bring you up to speed, let's take a look at what she did with these delivery guys, and we'll come back and get into the proof that she is truly a doctor, which makes this even more shameful.
Right.
If it was on there, it still won't fit. Your refrigerator measure at about 20.
Measure this refrigerator, please, while you, Mr. Handy Dandy tape measure man. Larry, will you bring me the tape measure from the other room?
So
No, I'm not. No. You can get your dispatch. Dispatch.
Okay. Listen.
Dispatch.
Okay, wait a minute.
Larry, bring me my phone because I need Lowe's on the phone right now.
Right. Okay. All right. Look, I'm just trying to give you an understanding.
No, you don't. Sweetie, I have a doctorate degree. There's nothing for you to understand. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Phone.
Okay, she did say a doctorate degree. She didn't say a PhD. She said a doctorate degree, which
Respect.
is a PhD.
Right.
Okay. So
All right, nothing to do with common sense.
No, get away from my door. Sit down.
Sit
No.
down. Yeah.
No.
Can you get your wife, sir?
That's not my husband.
Can you?
No.
It's styling on Larry. He's like, what?
Yeah, she's got out.
She is crazy.
You touched one goddamn thing in my fucking house.
A filthy mouth for a doctor.
Step into
She's
Wix
going through
Studio,
something, son.
the
Maybe she was-
platform for agencies
Maybe
and
she was on a
enterprises,
cycle or
and
something.
turn
son.
website
She's going through
layouts
something.
into an
Brother, like, man, I'm out of here.
Talking about, man.
Right, so dude left.
Right.
Y'all watch this woman, brothers.
His brother, he ain't turned his camera off yet.
Hey, go ahead and load this thing back up, bro. We gone. We gone.
That's
Look at her, man.
goddamn
out there sitting
Houdini.
on the
How
man's
she get
truck.
out there?
Right, yeah, first of all,
God
just
damn, she
inside.
said she was in the foyer. How she get it?
It's over, bro. Back it up.
Yeah, come on, put it up on the lift gate.
Ma'am, can you please
She
get out?
wrong.
Now, as you can see, they're handling her with calm, reserve, and
Being
this is what
respectful.
it turns into.
She got his backpack on.
Look, she didn't. Listen, bro.
It's the black woman. She said she got a doctorate degree.
It's crazy.
He just
Got
trying
a
to grab his
full
leg.
Royal Rumble
That's it.
In the front yard.
in front of your house in a nice neighborhood.
It means nothing.
Crazy.
Let
Caught up
her
in
have
emotion.
no help again.
About a refrigerator.
About a damn refrigerator. Oh, we ain't see all this. They wrestled her for a while.
We saw this.
The full like this?
Yeah.
That's a nice tussle.
Stop, man. Because remember, you was like, yo, she got a good MMA joint. Where she
She
had a
did,
good,
yeah.
good propulsion. with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
kicks.
yeah.
Now she's screaming help, bro. Listen to her.
Screaming for help.
Right, then she starts screaming for help.
She the victim.
Right, hoping that somebody will be like, oh, these guys are beating up this lady.
And
Right on her
somebody come
lawn.
up.
Trying to take something. And she holding on to the man's bag. Yeah.
She on some weird shit.
Now, I just wanted to bring y'all up to speed on this.
That's her. With
Here
the
she
mouth.
is on the ground.
She's
Bleeding
like a
out the
wild
arm.
animal. Right. Just
He
bite.
hit me in my face, and I'm pressing charges against you.
Ash,
What?
bro,
Help me!
Ash, let go of the
Shut
bag.
up, Larry.
Whoa.
She took a swing at Larry. That's her man. Not a
I don't
husband.
know. This man was. We were
You hear the hero? What's happening?
That's the hero kid.
What's happening?
trying to deliver her a
She gonna swoop down. She gonna swoop in. Oh.
That's a nice technique.
Right, man. Her feet probably stink.
He's only holding his backpack. Let his backpack go.
Why is she bleeding? Because he hit me in my face.
Why are you bleeding?
Yes.
What's happening?
Tell her, Larry.
What's up?
If you don't smack that
Just taking little
in his
shots.
face.
Man,
Larry won't even speak.
Let go.
I'm about to get it for you.
Ali went to measure the refrigerator. She got a 29-inch refrigerator.
What
And
about
she got 29 inches in each doorway. Ali got all the measurements.
All he wants is his bag.
What if brother put his foot on her neck and just
Like,
pull
pull
the
the clean up off him.
Ali was trying to
snatch your arm out of the socket.
Just scrape all this up.
He just like, yo, man, I gotta go, man.
No, stand there. So I walked around her, you know what I'm saying, and I helped. Make a long story short, she walked us in the house. She walked.
Every time I see this makes me upset.
Don't be son. It didn't happen.
And then she ran to the truck.
Feel it.
Hopped in her truck.
I know this situation.
Get inside the truck. She grabbed.
See how she
He trying to get
see how she's very easy to throw her. Larry shoot this person. She will have her man go away.
Right. Over a refrigerator where she dead wrong. She's wrong as two left shoes.
She would sacrifice that man's life
Oh,
like this because she's emotional.
We got another one. That's a whole nother story. We want to get to her contributions, though. They go into her contributions. We seen this. We're going to move fast forward a little bit.
Just let go of the bag.
What's in the bag, baby?
No.
Nothing of yours.
We gotta go.
Thank you. Algorithm down. That's what brother was saying.
Now, I just wanted to show y'all this, man, so y'all can see that none of this even matters. The whole PhD thing and all of that, man, it doesn't matter. When a woman has this spirit in her, she's going to act the way she's going to act. So I wanted to know, wait a minute, what kind of doctor is she? Because honestly, man, I was thinking maybe she was a psychiatrist. I know a few psychologists and psychiatrists, man, and they, let's just say,
loopy.
They all need psychologists and psychiatrists themselves. But let's take a listen, man, and see her story about what she's doing. And man, she's got a noble cause, bro. I have no idea why this came out of her at that time, except
she ain't get no good wood at that.
Jezebel's spirit is strong, bro.
I'm actually from this area. That's why making sure there's accessible and adequate health care in rural Georgia is personal for Dr. Ashley Cobb. We provide such a tremendous help to the community. As pharmacies across the country and state of Georgia close, provide.
Yeah, she do got a little bit.
She got the Yo Gotti chin.
Yeah, she got a little Yo Gotti.
Providers with Valley Healthcare saw fit to open this one in the town of Talbotton.
It was very convenient.
Who that?
Dr. Cobb says not only is this the first pharmacy this community has had in nearly 10 years, they've also received government funding to help make these drugs more affordable. And it's such a financial burden to be able to afford your medications, let alone have access to them. Cobb says many independent pharmacies have difficulty staying open because of the high cost of drugs, which makes it difficult for most pharmacies to afford. There are more patients than providers that are readily available, so the work is hard. In data provided to Channel 2 by the Associated Press, it shows of the 2,179 pharmacies opened in the state of Georgia.
Now, I want y'all to understand something, man. Now, we ask ourselves.
I don't know. With an outburst like that, it makes me think she might be dabbling in some of that stuff.
I was thinking the same thing. Maybe she on some of the man. She popping some.
Right. At least licking the equipment when it's over with whatever dust.
Licking the caps.
Yeah, whatever.
The residue
is left on the.
Man.
Why is this woman's behavior like this? I'm not gonna be honest with you. You saw that little guy Larry. Now I know some suckers gonna say, man, Larry, man, that wasn't her, man. That wasn't her. Yes, it was. Who else is it? You think she's going to be beating on her brother like that? You think she's going to be beating on her dad like that? You think she's going to be beating on her uncle like that?
Yeah,
you think she's going to be beating on her cousin like that? The only man who takes this type of stuff as an adult from a female is her man, her boyfriend.
They probably still together.
Nobody else takes this type of stuff from a woman, bruh. Y'all know this. So here this woman is with her PhD, noble cause, doing great in the community. And the best man she can get to settle with her long term is a man like Larry. I'm going to be honest with you. No woman
BOA crazy.
Stop shooting Larry.
Nah, you got to.
A wimp like Larry. But that's the best man she can get who's going to deal
Anybody
with
gonna
her.
tolerate that,
Not
man.
even long
No,
term.
definitely not.
Short term. She's not a looker. And to have that attitude that she has, for any man that she would want to deal with her, she would have to be a stunner. She would have to be a dime. Now, I'm not saying she's, just this terribly ugly woman. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying we all know what we consider a dime. And there ain't a man on earth that's going to consider her a dime. And so with that attitude, now she may be able to get a man she want if her attitude was better. Attitude matters more than anything else. Attitude is the main thing. This is the reason that she can't have who she wants to have. This is the reason she's bitter. You saw the guy she was into it with? The guy was tall. Larry short. The guy wasn't going to take no mess from her. Larry does. She can boss Larry around. I don't care what she did. That brother didn't let his bag go, did he? See, when a woman can't get what she wants, she just develops an animosity toward the thing that she wants. This woman would probably be willing to be a side chick to the man that she wants. But here she is interacting with Larry like this. Yes. Why? Because no other man
don't want no
is
side
going
chick
to
like that,
deal
though.
with it. And so she's upset. She's bitter. A lot of women who go and get these degrees and all of that.
The thing is, if she was on the side with somebody, she would never act like that. She would never show that. That dude would never see that. You know why? Because he could leave very, 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 very
Yeah,
easy.
but when he does leave, that's when the tires start getting bust and the windows start getting bust, stalking his wife.
Yeah.
Man, they end up bitter because they believe a man should value that. The problem is we don't value that. There is no value in her degree. If you're a man that's
all right, we ain't gotta listen to the whole red pill spiel. We get it, Dr. BOA.
We get it, baby.
Right.
Shout out
to him. All right, next story.
Ashley Cobb.
Ashley, that was her name?
Her name was Ashley Cobb.
Doctor
Ashley.
All right, well, we got more ladies fighting while we at it. The title of this video is Video. Superman punches residents and brawl, loses a wig. Lori Lightfoot, what's that her name? Lori Lightfoot.
Yeah, Lil Lightfoot. We like him.
Little Beetlejuice, it's not him. Stop. Yo, don't disrespect these people.
Bad, not
don't
disrespecting
do
no.
wrong.
I didn't say nothing.
Dalton tonight, former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot revealing her full report after a months-long independent investigation.
There was a concerted, systematic effort on behalf of Mayor Henyard and others in her administration to hide the true
baby Beetlejuice.
financial condition of the
Beetlejuice
village
head.
of Dalton from the trustees and from members of the public.
Why eyes so far apart?
I don't
Few
know,
moments later.
Again with breaking
You just
news, a
said leave him
fist fight breaks out at Tiffany Henyard's Thornton Township meeting tonight, and witnesses say Henyard herself jumped onto the pile.
Whoa.
Where's she at? Oh, that's her, son. With the Shaka Khan.
It's about the
Henyard
algorithm
can be
down.
seen bolting into the melee herself.
Oh, she was in there herself?
Yeah.
At one point losing her wig, according to multiple witnesses.
God damn it.
CBS Chicago also reported that Henyard lost a shoe and was thrown to the floor during the fight.
It's terrible. It's terrible. Son, don't laugh at that, son. Come on, man. I need you to go. Don't laugh at that, man. City mad, man.
Tiffany Henyard had a wig knocked off.
Stop. I need
And our boyfriend can't fight that good. They was doing a lot of wrestling. Right. Grown ass niggas touching each other. Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all can't talk this shit out. What the fuck is that?
Can't throw your hands, man.
Oh, this from Nate the Lawyer.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nate the Lawyer. He a real
Shout
lawyer.
out to Nate. Yeah, no doubt.
Okay, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nate the Lawyer, and today we
Please don't sue us.
have come to the end of an era. The Lori Lightfoot report was published, and it was a bombshell, to say the least. Now, before we get into the
Lori Lightfoot looked like Kermit the Frog with a bush.
Okay, so
we must talk about the fight that happened last night.
We begin with breaking news. A fist fight breaks out at Tiffany Henyard's Thornton Township meeting tonight, and witnesses say Henyard herself jumped onto the pile.
See the wig come off, man.
The result, an all-out
Look,
brawl. To the
they
surprise
knocking
of
the TV.
some, Henyard herself joined the melee.
Henyard can be seen bolting into the melee herself, at
Right,
one
that's
point
my
losing
man.
her wig, according to multiple witnesses.
Damn,
CBS
somebody getting
Chicago
stomped
also
in the
reported
mouth.
that Henyard lost a shoe and was thrown to the floor during the fight.
It was one thing when the guys were fighting, but when she jumped in it, I was just taken aback. I was floored.
She jumped in. She hit her head on the table. So I don't know. She may be injured.
The round was carried out by security, and police were.
He's picking somebody
Oh,
up.
like an
But it
infant.
wasn't over. It took several minutes for tempers to finally cool.
Now, as you see, police were called, but no charges were filed against anyone in this
Good,
melee.
good,
Now,
good.
this just comes one day after Lori Lightfoot gave the findings of her investigation. Now, for those of you who want the details,
Why is Lori Lightfoot investigating this?
I don't know, man.
She's just going. She's not even man no more. She's going around investigating people.
I don't know. I don't know what he gonna do.
report is 73 pages long, and I am going to condense this into a 10-minute video. So I'm not
Thanks,
going to
man.
get all the nuance, but I'm going to give you a great overview of what's in this document. Now, first things first, Tiffany Henyard has not been indicted, charged with any crime. She is under FBI investigation, and everything that I'm going to tell you now is going to be my opinion based on the facts laid out in the Lightfoot report. I'm going to theorize
The
about what
Lightfoot
type of criminal
report, I like
charges
that.
may be likely if these facts are true. And that doesn't mean she's going to be charged with any of the crimes that I'm theorizing here. It's just an exercise on, based on these facts, generally people will be charged with these particular offenses. And last but not least, I want everybody to understand this is my opinion. So hopefully we all are on the same page. Now, let's get into the report. Now, the first thing I want to address is spending. How was Tiffany Henyard spending the village's money? Now, from the outside looking in, it was clear that the money was looking funny. The spending was wild and crazy. Now, the spending was so ridiculous. The news organizations were doing videos on Tiffany Henyard's crazy spending like every week. Here are a couple of examples.
WGN Investigates obtained records that show singer Kiki Wyatt was paid $30,000 to sing for 30 minutes. Rapper Jay Holiday made $20,000 for a half-hour set. When you factor in staff, equipment, and other expenses, the total cost is at least least $85,000, which is lower than WGN Investigates initially reported, but still raising questions. Trustees voting not to approve thousands of dollars in expenditures for Taste of Thornton and other Henyard events, money that's already been spent.
A lot of that spending was done on credit cards. We just don't agree with so much being put on credit cards. And then also recently it looks like even stuff that we voted not to pay then was put onto credit cards. So it's just kind of almost like a shell game, unfortunately.
That's for the record. And the reason, I guess, I want all of the citizens to know why we're so adamant about this budget and what's going on. May 12, 2021, a resolution was passed. The following persons are hereby authorized to be added as signatories for all city accounts: Mayor Tiffany Henyard, Village Clerk Allison Key. Any prior signatories or individuals authorized and hereby removed from the accounts prior authorization is revoked. Number of signatures required are a combination of both signatures. At the approval of payment.
Nigga, they're not breaking down the fight. They going through. Nah, but it was more to it. What happened was a person spoke. I'm gonna see if I can find this a little better.
Y'all work with us. We're gonna see if we can find an actual fight. What sparked it? What sparked it?
Right. All right, here we go. This one makes more sense.
I'll run them down.
C5 News.
Thanks to
Find a pet-friendly Italian restaurant with outdoor seating nearby and text it to Luca. Find it.
Good evening, I'm Allison Rosati.
And I'm Stephen Holt. It's good to be with you at 10 o'clock. So Thornton Township looked like it was ready to get back to business tonight after a recent government shutdown, but then a brawl broke out.
Yes, this happened during the first board meeting with a new board member. NBC5's Regina Waldrop with the very latest.
This was a heated meeting from the beginning with Tiffany Henyard's boyfriend put on administrative leave. But when someone in the audience called her a name, that's when things got out of control. This happened right after a community activist called Tiffany Henyard.
Called a B word.
Expletive.
Her boyfriend got mad.
Erupting in the back of the room. Fists, kicks, people jumping on top of tables, monitors smashed, with Henyard and her boyfriend in the middle of the melee.
Everything, it was scary, it was horrible. That's an embarrassment.
It was scary.
It should have never come to blows, and Tiffany should have never got involved.
It was the public comment portion of Tuesday's Thornton Township board meeting. Earlier in the evening, the room erupted with applause.
To put Kamal Woods and William Moore on administrative leave.
When the board came back from closed session with the announcement that Henyard's boyfriend, Kamal Woods, who runs the township's at-risk youth program, and William Moore, another employee, would both be put on paid administrative leave immediately.
I don't understand why they're on leave with pay, because essentially nothing changes for them, because they've been doing the same thing.
The board also approved an independent investigator and/or for.
But she a public figure. People gonna call you out your name all the time.
No doubt.
That's
You
just
have to
part
have
of the
some
game.
composure to it.
I mean, it sucks. Nobody don't want to stand there and see that, but I mean,
they talked about
the
our mama
mayor
and all that.
Forensic auditor to look into the use of certain grant money and possible township funds related to the at-risk youth program and the outreach department. Henyard called it political retaliation. She's threatening a lawsuit.
Oh, I'm so happy, y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for the lawsuit. But anyway, it is a motion. It is a motion. You know it.
Police were here all the time, and they did
Tasha
escort
K.
a large
I
group
mean,
outside.
it's
But it's
Kendra G.
unclear right now if anyone was taken into custody or arrested. Reporting from South Holland, I'm Regina Waldrop, NBC5 News.
Meanwhile, Thornton Township has a new trustee. Residents gathered last night to pick a replacement for one trustee who had resigned last year. And
What's your closing thoughts on that, son?
Closing thoughts is this is why niggas can't have shit.
That's
why we
straight
can't have
straight to the point.
These supposed to be the professionals amongst us.
They're supposed to be the lawmakers.
That's why we can't have shit. Anyway, next video.
Next video. Do a mic check, son.
Mic check.
1, 2. This one not funny though, son. Seriously, let this run. Don't. I'm just giving you a heads up, man. Nah, cause I know, man.
Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the
name, my
Crimson
John?
Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity.
This story right here is actually not new. I heard about this. I never did report on it, but I just want people to know, especially the guys, that a hyena does not just book the boys for fights. They do it to the girls. Okay? I need people to start really understanding the dynamic of the hyena clan. They do not just do stuff to the boys. All right? They don't. The stuff they do to the boys, they do it to the girls. The girls, whether the girls grow up to be hyenas or not, they're not having an easy time with the hyena mother. They're not having a good time with her. They start trauma bonding with her later. You know, that's my mama and da-da-da-da-da. That's trauma talking. That's trauma bonding and a lack of sense and brainwashing. That's what that is. But hyenas do the same thing with their girl cubs that they do with their boy cubs. And in this particular case, you had a chick book her 2 daughters for a fight, and then they got murked.
Damn.
So
that's a damn shame.
For her daughters to fight with her, and they both passed away because of it.
Recent witnesses say the sisters, along with their mother, went into that beauty supply store to confront worker there. Now 2 people are dead. After 3 people went inside the store Wednesday, but only 1 came out. Hot Springs police confirmed 19-year-old Mernea Myers and her sister, 22-year-old Monteria Myers, and their mother went into Simply Unique Hair Beauty Supply to confront one of the workers. They got in a fight with that employee. Witnesses say the worker was badly beaten, grabbed a gun, and shot at the women. One sister died at the scene, the other died at the hospital. Their mother got in a black car and drove off. A shooter was taken in for questioning but not arrested. Now those in the area say they worry about retaliation and are keeping quiet. They say the beauty shop worker and the owner have left the city for safety.
The 2 girls were attempting to retreat, but the beauty shop worker discharged at them from the back. Police found her actions justified. What do you think about what their mother did, and who's the real victim?
Damn, son. This is terrible, son.
now,
So mama had words.
Mama got into it with the worker at the head
Supply
at the beauty supply store.
Miss Kim or whatever.
Whomever went back and got her 2 daughters.
My
Oh, we
my
gonna
daughters
we
will
gonna
beat
whip
your
her.
ass.
Yeah, we gonna beat her. We gonna whip her ass. Took her 2 daughters up there, jumped on the lady, assaulted this person. The person retrieved the firearm. Now don't mind you, they were leave. They were trying to say they were leaving, but still,
Right, they
she
finished.
was
But
she was hurt. She was assaulted.
Right, yeah.
Shot, killed both of the daughters. The mother jumped in the car and drove off and left her 2 daughters to perish.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Son, like she said, hyenas. And the daughters was with it.
You understand the whole hyena mentality? What they mean by that? Do you know how hyenas work?
Let me break down.
In the wild, hyena is they
run in packs.
They have a matriarchal society. The women, they even have pseudo penises. It looks like a penis, but it's not. It's their genitalia is set up in a way, and they are vicious. Unusually vicious.
And you get a bunch of them together?
Matriarchal, and they will sacrifice one another in a very, very, very quickly. And a lot of people, some red pill people and all that other stuff sort of use that analogy when speaking.
As a hyena mentality.
Yeah, when speaking about women who are overly masculine, willing to sacrifice people and things of this nature, and just
But that's what happened
cold
in this
and
case.
savage. But yeah, this seems.
This is sad, son.
This is sad. Ain't nothing funny about this.
No, this is terrible, man.
Definitely lives lost. Let's see. Let's more to the Crimson Cure.
as I said before, hyenas are going to book you for a fight. Okay? Hyenas think that everybody's life is forfeit when they are mad. When they get angry, when they get upset about something, then everybody around them, their children especially, have to come running to their rescue to fight people,
to the death.
Get into altercations with people, to argue on their mother's behalf, to fight on their mother's behalf, and in this case, to be deleted on their mother's behalf. She did one of the most cowardly things. She didn't even have the decency to stay there and get murked with her kids.
Right.
She got
sent them in there
a
and got low.
car and drove off.
Crazy.
Now she'll be the very first
The
one
cry victim.
crying,
Shout out Kevin Hicks.
crying, snotting and crying about her daughters and the fact that they are gone. But you set them up for that.
You gotta live with that.
Whatever was going.
And it's not only women; it's men. You know,
It's men, but mostly women.
Let's look at what was it? P&B Rock, young man who got got
yeah,
murked
rapper.
over in L.A. Yeah.
How about
It
the
was a
kid
father-son team?
Ja Morant, basketball player, kid promising future. His mom get into it with somebody at the workers at the Foot Locker.
Crazy. He almost blew everything.
Almost
behind
blew
that.
everything.
They said he had a kid locked in the bathroom. He was scared to come out. They out there. He got
Come
a bunch
on,
of
man.
dudes.
This kid playing in the league, man. This kid one of the top players in the league. His mom called him down there and jeopardized him like that. Jeopardize his career, his future, his life.
And it's crazy. It's like, when you come from this sort of a background, how can you expect these people to thrive, even if you were not a victim? Let's say these young ladies grew up. With a mom like that, how do you integrate into regular society? How do you form thoughts and plans the way a regular person would handle, let's say, conflict?
Or be in a productive relationship.
Oh yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that type of stuff.
We'll be in, just thrive in life, just being productive citizens.
When something like that is normal to you, for your mother to come get you and y'all, we got her, mama.
Right. We'll go up there with you. We're whipping ass.
Right. What are you, a crime family? What are we doing here?
I don't know, son. I can't call it.
Yeah, it's sad. I feel for the young ladies and their loss of life and their sacrifice for their mom.
And that's what it was, son.
Yeah. So what happened to mama? I don't know.
In that beauty supply store, whatever altercation you had in that beauty supply store that you most likely started.
She probably started it.
You left it, went and called your daughters, whether you called
Your
them home to
babies.
get them, however you notified them that you had gotten into some type of argument. You likely hammed it up to such a degree that you had them girls ready to throw hands for you, probably over something that was your fault. Hands was likely not even laid on you.
No.
But you went in the beauty supply store 3 deep to jump.
And the worst part is, it's not your kid's responsibility to protect you. You're supposed to protect your children.
Yes, sir.
Particularly when you're in no danger. We're not talking about the killer bust in the house. I need help, girls.
Son, that's that ghetto mentality, son. That's the hood. That's that black culture, as you said. That's that black culture, son.
Ain't my culture, but it's the culture.
You said it was our culture. I said black culture.
Yeah, it's the culture that's being sold to us, and it's the culture that we've come to identify with. That's what kills me mostly, when you see terrible acts or violence and the bullshit, and people feel like you're not black if you're not part of that.
Right. Uncool.
Like,
Very
uncool. You uncool if you're not, you know, if that's not how you would have handled it. Wish somebody would say something to my mama. Like, we're so quick to violence.
We're prone to violence. Huh?
And I'm not saying, so many other people are.
Yeah.
You know,
but
especially
our
exclusively.
People,
I'm
black
not talking about everybody else. How about that?
Yeah. Okay. Respect.
But I don't care nothing about
respect.
No disrespect to anybody else, but this isn't. I'm black.
Yeah. We talking about in the black community.
Too many of my people are too quick to violence, as if it solves anything. It's like two people can't come to agreement. How about we just fight? Even if we fight, how does that solve the problem? How does that?
You're speaking from a logical standpoint, son. This wasn't logical at all. The key is, like you said, what is the repercussions here? Besides this woman losing her 2 daughters, what I mean, is it gonna be kickback from this? Is it charges gonna be pressed? Is it what? I mean, what?
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to look deeper into the story. She don't sound like she has a whole lot for it. But listen, guys, we'll keep you posted on that. Try to hold your loved ones close.
No doubt.
Protect one another, and protection doesn't necessarily mean violence. In fact, that should be the absolute last resort. It should be everything to avoid violence. How about that?
No doubt.
All right, next story, man. Enough of the sad stuff.
Yeah, that was sad. That was terrible.
You pulled this shit up.
I know. Oh, it's another Tiffany Henyard joint.
It's a him, but a man though.
Yeah, dude. Go mic check, son.
Tiffany Henyard. No, nigga.
He not a what you call.
I am running to be your next mayor. I am running to be
Running the next thief.
Who was arrested for burglary.
This afternoon, some residents in the city of South Fulton have called for the mayor to resign after his arrest over the weekend. Mayor Khalid.
The title of this video is First BLM Mayor Arrested for Burglary, 25K, Gone, and Trips to Africa. At least he went to the motherland.
Mao faces burglary and trespassing charges
after
entering a property owner's home over the weekend.
Then, like the mayor of Los Angeles, he went to Ghana to party like a rock star.
What's going on in Ghana?
I don't know. On the taxpayer dime.
Now at 6, a local mayor accused of partying around the world on the taxpayer's
Nate the
dime
lawyer.
and misusing his city-approved credit card.
He gave this man $7,000 of our taxpayers' dollars.
New tonight, the mayor's response when we questioned him about the allegation.
And if you think that's not bad enough, the mayor just started spending the town's money like it was his own.
Oh, some members of the public and at least one city council member accused the mayor of making tens of thousands of dollars in unauthorized expenditures.
We got a lot to talk about.
So this is another,
Another thief.
Yeah, another one.
Listen to this. Tripped an alarm at the lake property. The homeowner then saw the mayor on the activist Southern mayor. He has listed hashtag Black Lives Matter community organizer elected to public office, and a shocking upset over an incumbent Democrat. Now, as mayor, he has listed some of his accomplishments on his website, like them declaring racism as a public health crisis. He's made Juneteenth a paid city holiday. He also wants to stop employees from asking job applicants about their past criminal history. And he also wants to eliminate Columbus Day in favor of Indigenous People Day. Now, the mayor describes himself as a college-educated community activist, Southern Black Christian socialist. So, why was he arrested for burglary? All right, here are the facts. On Saturday, July 9th, 2023, at about 6:50 in the morning, a homeowner called 911 to report a trespasser in his home. Now, the homeowner had video surveillance at a lake house that he used as a vacation home. Now, the mayor inadvertently tripped an alarm at the lake property. The homeowner then saw the mayor on the cameras going into.
Hold on, that's the mayor?
That's the mayor. Creeping, son.
You might go you see Brandon creep around your
Brandon Scott.
Brandon, I forget this nigga.
To the empty lake house. The homeowner got dressed, grabbed his gun, and drove to the lake house to see what's up. When the owner got to his home, he saw the mayor inside and held him at gunpoint until police arrived. Now, the mayor allegedly could be heard on the 911 call stating, "Do you know who the F I am? I'm the mayor, and I'll wait for my police to get here, and then
you going to jail."
Right. What does he think? He owned the police? That he's owned everything because he's the mayor?
I don't, son.
What happens? The homeowner then responded, holding the gun. "No, mother effer, you stay right there."
I'm gonna put this hot when
police showed up and arrested the mayor for burglary. Here's what the mayor told local news during his perp walk.
"I just wanted to see the house.
It's
I
a
do
perp walk.
apologize to the owners. I thought it was abandoned."
What do you say?
He ain't look like he wanted to see the house.
I like him, son.
That little tiptoe he was doing, that's not I want to see the house. First of all, you can't just go in people's house just because you want to see it.
Right.
But let's say for some reason he thought it was an open house or something. You don't walk through no open house like that.
At 6 o'clock in the morning?
At 6 o'clock in the morning with nobody there, with the pick thing jiggling.
Who are we, man?
Constituent.
Maybe a mayor could. Maybe a mayor.
Yeah, he could.
I apologize for the negative
Yeah,
attention
watch your
this
head,
has
man.
brought to our city. I hope that
Is he still a boss? Like as they lock
I
him up?
guess so.
spotlight that is on our city right now will
In
highlight
handcuffs?
some of the inequities that have been happening.
So you're guilty of the charges?
I think that's for the voters to decide.
You gonna vote on whether you.
Hey, I like him, man.
I think that's for the voters.
Yeah,
he
Tiffany Henyard.
He kept his composure.
Yeah. Did you go to Vegas? Did she?
How did you find Vegas? Las Vegas or
just Vegas? Or Vegas downtown?
Yeah, it's a lot of Vegases.
Yeah, he did it. Tiffany
Now, the
Henyard.
mayor went back to work a couple of days later, and some in the community are calling for his resignation for the embarrassment of having a mayor charged with a major felony. Burglary is a major felony.
Some South Fulton residents have now called on the mayor to resign after his weekend arrest.
They say the mayor has been a disappointment and is bringing the city down. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor joins us live from South Fulton with the latest. Angelique.
Fulton.
Well, Courtney, we talked to 5 residents. All 5 of them say they want the mayor to resign now. And in a related development, I learned today that the Fulton County District Attorney's Office is now investigating the South Fulton County mayor. But Fonnie Willis's office would not say what the topic of its investigation is.
Now, the mayor claims that he will not resign. During his arraignment, the judge
His ass going to jail if he resigns.
a mental health examination to
Gotta have
see if
some
there's
leverage
any
on these
mental
niggas.
issues going on with this mayor. Now, the mayor was charged with criminal trespass and burglary, which is a felony, and was booked in the Fulton County Jail. He was held on $11,000 bail until he was released. Now, after this whole ordeal happened over the weekend, here's what the mayor has said publicly about his arrest.
A lot has happened in the past few days, and some of you are eager to talk about it.
Yeah, nigga.
Our city has never shied away from courageous conversations, and there will be time for all of that, and we will announce a time and place for those.
This nigga's a straight up cat burglar.
No, son, it's spoken like a true politician, son. I like
conversations to happen.
Here's a quick word from our sponsor, Ethos. What feat of strength or bravery could you be capable of if it meant protecting your loved ones? Could you lift a car? Took office in January 2022, and just 6 months later, the entire city council voted that they didn't have confidence in this guy running their city.
South Fulton City Council says it has no confidence in its own mayor. This comes after the mayor claimed the council created a culture of corruption. It's been a
They got one of them here in
week
Baltimore,
in
right?
South Fulton, and that included tonight
Corrupt
when
man.
multiple onlookers protested and had to be escorted out of the meeting.
In a room at capacity and at times in uproar, the city council made a unanimous vote of no confidence against their own mayor, Khalid Camus.
This city council is doing
Khalid
whatever they
Camus?
want to do.
This a few days after the mayor questioned the council's handling of a police investigation.
I'm blowing the whistle on this because as mayor, the buck stops with me. And the end of this culture of corruption will also stop with me.
Right,
Fast
stop
forward
breaking
to
in people's
Friday,
houses.
Camus said this meeting was illegal, violating an Open Meetings Act. He said he also filed temporary restraining orders against the city attorney and all council members.
So they knew from the beginning this mayor was a disaster. And again, we're talking about his first 2 years in office. He's already been arrested for burglary. And on the top of that, the city council has voted no confidence in this mayor. And
Yo,
I like him, son.
I'm just saying, I'm trying to be mayor or something, yo. Where I gotta go?
One of
It's
these
a
little
lot of-
townships.
Yeah. What township?
Stop,
Anybody looking for
man.
a mayor? I
Nah,
can do it, yo.
No, don't.
I can do it.
No.
I won't get caught. I tell you that.
I know.
I bet
I
I
know.
can burglarize.
What? No, man.
He should have worn ninja shoes if you're gonna be the mayor. Walk sideways. Anyway, well, that's the end of this. Why niggas can't have shit.
Right. Episode. Last episode. Right.
All right. What else we got?
We got the female rapper in Detroit. We got
All
the
right.
young female rapper in Detroit. We like her.
All right. Here we go. Fluffy rappers.
Going viral for something other than her music.
Fans know her as Dank Damas, and they're fuming after a Lyft driver allegedly denied her a ride because of her size. And Fox News' Jessica Dubnak is
Easy,
live
son.
in Detroit with this story. And my goodness, tell us how this all unfolded here, Jessica.
Well, it all unfolded on video. Deja Banlane whipped out her phone when this all happened. Now, the Lyft driver, he was kind enough and apologetic, but refused her a ride and said that she would not fit and that her weight couldn't be handled by his tires. Now she's filing a lawsuit.
Have you been in cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've
She's saying that in theory. Ain't
She
it?
lied.
been in cars smarter than that, you know.
Deja Blanding tells us she was
Oh, she all the way big. I thought she was kind of big.
Son, I told you, man.
I
we
didn't say
can't
nothing
body
wrong.
shame
We not body
nobody,
shaming her.
nothing.
Nobody. She's just all the way. She all the way.
All the way big.
All the way. All the way.
just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party.
Yeah, she's
kinda
trying
could-
to get somewhere.
This month, when her Lyft rolled up,
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
she already knew.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
He said, believe me, you can.
He told
Believe
her there's not enough room in his
The
car.
door ain't.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a.
He got low profile tires.
Right,
son.
he don't want you popping
If
the
he got
tires. Messing up with suspension and all that.
whole rack and pinion laying in it. I had
The
any
face, that
bumps.
was
Hit a
like
raisin in the street.
My tires, you know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
For every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car.
Yes.
Yes. Jace.
Yeah, because they need to order
Yeah.
Uber XL.
You know what? I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized.
He said order Uber XL. Order a
yeah.
tractor.
Right, but Uber XL, they come with a bigger car.
Yeah.
You know, you know what I'm
Respect.
saying?
Yeah.
Get you
Some
space,
some
man.
room. Yeah.
You don't want this.
Yeah, you need something you can climb up.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
This
Slide
here,
them
he's
Canceled the ride and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough.
Hey.
Dank DeMoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
It looks like a Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys.
I don't care about no grown people feelings. Is that wrong to me?
Come on,
I'm not about to say nothing bad. I'm just saying, hurting your feelings. If you're an adult, I don't think that's enough to sue nobody over nothing.
Well, hurting her feelings are hurt, son. She feel embarrassed and her feelings are hurt because she
She
can't
ain't have to tell nobody. Now she telling the whole world. Now everybody know.
So how she gonna show up at the spot with no Uber? She could have put her foot. She could have put one foot through the sunroof and just like a stick.
She could have just held on. But what about that grip?
I didn't. Stop, man.
John Marco and Zach Runyon say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car.
not
Or
true.
I don't want to have Christians in my car or Muslims in
not
my
true.
car. It's the same.
Yeah, if the blackness was coming off inside the car.
Right. This is
If the
you won't
blackness
fit.
was hurting
Right.
the
They
car.
gotta push the whole seat. He driving like yo.
Right.
Just-
Yeah, if you was
Nah,
so
my
black
bad.
you couldn't fit in the car, then yeah, you can.
Well, get your own car.
Right.
Drive your own car.
How's she gonna drive a car? Son?
I don't know, man.
How's she going?
She drive a truck.
The wheel gotta go somewhere, son.
That's right.
The wheel gotta.
The steering wheel.
She be cutting all into. How's she gonna make a left?
Stop, man.
Under the law, it's the same.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I
said,
can.
believe me, you
I
can.
really want people to see, like, what we go through as bigger people, you know?
Listen,
We was fat at one point, son.
definitely. I still identify as a fat. That's why I can say this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But she's morbidly obese.
At some
that's
point,
like-
people just kind of quit.
Quit.
Kinda
What?
quit
Just give
on-
up? You mean?
on your life, and you know, people
How?
have all
She-
kind of excuses, and I
she's
I
a
got
rapper.
glandular problems, and all this other stuff like that, man. You notice this never happens in third world countries where people just. You ever seen somebody with a glandular problem running around in the streets of the
Overweight
Indian
and heavy?
slums? Or,
No, because they
it
ain't
just so
eat.
happened that nobody's got
This is the United States. It's readily available. You go 2-3 o'clock in the morning, go into any supermarket, son. It's
be poor.
As much,
Couple dollar bills will get you some crap.
I didn't. Nobody said she got to smoke crack, man.
No, I'm saying some crap. What I'm saying is even poor people here in the United States have access to food, terrible food, but still access to food that could lead to this. I understand eating food, all those things, they can be addictive.
Right.
But to try to pretend like this lady doesn't have a problem and we should all shift the world for her is
Right.
crazy.
That is facts.
It's much like the, you know, you know
That's
how I
the
feel
suit.
about the,
Yeah, the suit.
trans manuals and
Yeah.
stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like we gotta all switch our way of thinking for someone who is, you know what I mean? That makes
Right.
an upside down world.
No doubt.
And
Well, we live in an upside down world. Son.
it's really crazy when we can't tell this lady, look, I'm sorry, you can't get in my back seat. And I mean, what small car? Look at this lady, man.
He ain't a Corolla.
Right, he was in a small car,
He
man.
ain't
He's
a-
trying to be fuel
he
efficient.
ain't a Prius, like.
Right, you gonna have to double his gas now. He ain't. Come on, man.
Hell, yeah.
And then how you gonna get out?
We don't know. Maybe she be hanging out.
It says she's 498 pounds.
Round that off, that's like 500.
Solid 5.
That's what they said.
That's one of the fat Boy.
Chill, man. Spin that because we don't want the original.
And you know, the damn buff. All right, I think that's it. Is it more?
No, it's more.
We did reach out to Lyft. They did not get back with us in time for this story. Now, Lyft, Uber, those rideshare companies, they can refuse passengers based on a perceived security threat. But according to Deja's attorneys, you cannot discriminate based on someone's weight. It's very clear in that cell phone video. That is why he denied her ride. Reporting live on Detroit's West Side, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
And because these Lyft drivers, their own personal rides, I mean, they turn people away, but they have some discretion, you're saying, but when it comes to some of these protected liberties, no.
That is what the attorneys are saying, and they said they had enough to file suit. They have filed that lawsuit, and Lyft has been served, but we will see what happens. We'll stay in touch with Deja.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I hope Lyft wins.
You said so many people came forward after this, so.
I hope this lady get over her delusion and get out.
Nah, let me tell you, the dude was polite. He wasn't rude.
No.
He refunded her money back, said no problem. You know, I won't be able to take you. Right, you can call for another Uber. It wasn't he was rude, and I just
you know,
he
this
can
my
refuse.
car.
Yeah, this my my kids sit in the back. I want my back. I'm smelling like bacon.
Right, bust out one of my shocks and all that. Muffler all down, sparks flying. No, shorty. You can't ride.
Chill, man. And we seen her rapping on stage, son. We seen her rapping on stage, but she kind of lost her footing.
Free will action. They're gonna have a car bouncing like a 6'4".
No.
All right,
we got one more.
Yeah. All right. The title of this video is A$AP Rocky's career is over after making this huge mistake at trial. You know who A$AP Rocky is?
Of course I do. The rapper.
Yeah, the rapper.
He got babies with he got a baby
Rihanna baby father. Yeah.
It's a couple of A$APs.
Yeah. They got a whole squad. Ferg, Rocky, all them. Anyway, he popped one of them.
What you mean?
He put a couple hot ones in one of them, and he had a little case, and now he's trying to.
What is going on?
He not smart. I'm gonna show you. Here we go.
All right.
Over. His relationship with the billionaire Rihanna might be over. His life could potentially be over if things play out how we think is going to play out. And it's all because A$AP Rocky is a dummy.
Shout out Flacco.
Shout out Poetic Flacco.
Person to ever live. We're taking this out of hip hop, homie. A$AP Rocky is the dumbest person to ever live. I'm stamping that. It has came to our attention that A$AP Rocky, the self-proclaimed prettiest nigga alive, decided to leave his multi-million-dollar mansion that he shares with his billionaire wife and his 2 kids. He decided to leave that multi-million-dollar mansion in November of 2021 to go out in the streets of Hollywood to participate in cosplay as a street dude. This is where the stupidity starts.
What's wrong with this
First off, A$AP Rocky is a theater kid who wears bunny ears. You not no street dude. But if you are gonna cosplay as a street dude, you want to cosplay as a street dude with other street dudes. You know who you don't cosplay as a street dude with? You know who you don't hop in the streets and do street activities to? Dudes who are comfortable sitting on a standing court with 2 palms open. Because victimizing guys like that usually end up with you being locked up and sent away for a very long time.
A$AP Rocky was in an LA courtroom today, pleading not guilty to felony charges stemming from a 2021 shooting incident. Rocky is accused of shooting at fellow hip-hop artist Terrell Efron during an argument in Hollywood. His defense attorney says he hopes the case will go to trial by September and his client will be, quote, vindicated.
A$AP Rocky is currently on trial for shooting A$AP Rocky back in November of 2021. They had a heated text exchange that led to them agreeing to meet up, and A$AP Rocky brought a gun with him and allegedly shot A$AP Rocky.
Did he know that this is Guy?
This is Guy. They both A$APs.
You say he live in a multi-million-dollar mansion with his lady
with
and his
Rihanna.
Kids.
He was doing it to Rihanna.
Right.
He was doing it to Rihanna.
Right. Life is good.
Right.
Eating the best foods, traveling.
Right. Cracking open a lobster, doing it to Rihanna. Somebody sent him a text, made him mad. He got his gun.
And went and shot his homeboy.
His homeboy.
Yeah, I think he's probably the stupidest dude out here in the world.
That's not why I'm calling him dumb. Because honestly, that's regular Igga stuff, right? The Igga might do this all the time. No amount of money, riches can turn an Negro into a productive citizen, bro.
Facts.
You can
True
take
that.
the Negro out the Dusty, but you can't take the Dusty out the Negro.
Facts.
A lot of y'all got fooled when A$AP Rocky was in Paris for Fashion Week and got his braids done. I know under them clean braids, bro, is a nappy Negro. So I wasn't shocked that he went back to his primal ways, which is acting like a dust mite. But what I am surprised at
Dust mite.
is what A$AP Rocky did after he got caught. You see, rappers notoriously don't suffer any consequences. They're never held accountable by the law, right? The law and the justice system for rappers is damn near like boot camp, bro. Right? They go, they get a slap on the wrist, and they head right out.
Right.
So it was going on schedule, right? A$AP Rocky violated, damn near brutalized this person. And it was right on cue, right on schedule. He was about to get a slap on the wrist and go about his life and go back to his multi-billion-dollar mansion, to his billionaire wife. And in a year, we would have forgotten this ever happened. But this bunny ear-wearing Negro did something that we rarely see. The prosecutors came to A$AP Rocky and said, A$AP, bro, you was a rapper, homie. All right, bro, we don't lock up no rappers for no long-ass time, bro.
Right.
Listen, yo, this man is snitching on you. He's coming to court crying his eyes out every day.
Hey, man,
bro.
I swear to God.
Listen, you facing 24 years in prison, man. The judge probably going to give you 24 if you get found guilty. Here's 180 days, man. Take the 180 days, man.
What
probably
a trade-off.
come home in about
24 years to 180 days.
To 180 days.
Ooh, wee. I know dudes that did that on lockup.
Right.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I've
It's
heard.
like 6 months, right?
So I've heard. Yeah.
Allegedly,
Yes.
we've heard people.
Yes.
30 days on good behavior, bro. Go home to your wife, bro.
Unit test?
God damn it.
You code?
I'll relieve
Leave the
that.
test to us. In just a click. Generate thorough test.
The prosecutors knew they had a deal. They said, A$AP, we going to start filing the paperwork today, man. All right? Don't worry about A$AP Rally snitching eyes. All right, you good, bro. And A$AP stopped them dead in their tracks and said, I'm not taking that deal. They said, excuse me?
He said what?
He said what?
I ain't taking it.
24 years, 180 days. That's what he just said, right? Why you give me the serious face,
He
son?
ain't taking that. He ain't taking that. He ain't with it. I may say, Rob, I'm not going to jail at all. I'm taking nothing.
Oh, okay. Let's see how that works out.
He says, I'm not taking 180 days. They said, Igga, what? You not?
He'll be home in 60.
Yo,
we wouldn't have even known. He could have made a couple songs and went away. We wouldn't even know he was gone. Nobody would barely miss him. He wouldn't even know.
A$AP, this is like us looking out for you, right? He said, I'm not taking 180 days. They said, bro, you're facing 24 years.
Right. This is the deal.
On the camera.
Right.
This is not a deal.
We shouldn't be giving this to you.
Is coming to court every day crying, asking them to give you the max. A$AP said, I'm not taking 180 days. They said, you sure? You sure, buddy? All right. Hey, listen, man. We don't be trying to lock up rappers, bro, because rappers are supposed to be out here victimizing the community. But, hey, bro, if you don't want to take it, all right, albeit, hey, listen, we hope you beat the case, A$AP. So then A$AP Rocky turns down the 180 days while facing 24 years.
You can't beat no case with the witness right there.
He right with hands out.
Hands out.
He made a written and verbal statement.
You shot me this way.
Right. I'm gonna show you the bullet hole where he popped me.
Leaving everybody stunned and everybody shocked. What's even more shocking is the reason why he turned down 180 days in jail while facing
He had a pool
24
party
years.
coming up.
And the reason why he turned it down, according to A$AP Rocky, he's rolling the dice and rejecting the plea bargain in his felony assault case because the deal would have cost him his livelihood. A$AP Rocky and his team is telling TMZ and other outlets he turned down the plea deal that will put him in jail for about 6 months because he will lose his endorsement deals with Puma and other places.
Nigga, 24 years?
Dummy. You dummy. First off, you's a rapper, bro. You not losing endorsement deals for going to jail. You's a rapper,
That's
bro.
part of rapping.
All right. People expect a rapper to go to jail. That's one thing. Secondly, your wife,
your girl is worth $1 billion.
Plus, nigga, nothing gonna make you lose your endorsement deals like 24 years in jail or 10 or whatever they hit you off with. They gotta make an example out of you just because you played with
They're
it.
gonna smash you.
is a billionaire, bro. You got 2 kids by her. You not losing any meals. You not losing any type of real income that's going to affect your life or how you live at all. Rihanna is a billionaire. You straight. You can sit down for 180 days and come out and get right back to it. That's not you doing life for 5 years.
Miss a beat.
It's 6 months.
Be home for the summer over.
We unfortunately
good time to come
didn't find out how stupid this decision was until trial started. See, a lot of people thought, I mean, if you turning down 180 days while facing 24 years, you must think these people don't got nothing on you, bruh. You must think, bruh, you cover your tracks up so good, bruh, that these folks just got you in court to play. They don't got a single evidence on you. But when that trial started, bruh, we found out how stupid that decision was. The first thing we found out was not only was A$AP Rocky cooperating and ready to take the stand and snitch on you, but A$AP Rocky was so motivated that when the police went to the crime scene and couldn't really find anything, A$AP Rocky went back, apparently talked to certain people who was there. You know, he sort of got led in the right direction, found the shell casings, and took it to the police station and said, here's the shell casings he shot me with. Now
this nigga, you got a witness doing his own investigation. Said,
this is a good one, Shane. You did good with this right here,
He did his own investigation. You are going to jail.
Yeah, he did a Columbo.
He said, look, y'all missed one.
Yeah, here's 2, 3 of them.
Depending on where you fall in terms of how you view the law, that could be a good thing or a bad thing. It could be a good thing because it's now inadmissible because a witness brought it to the police ain't finding themselves. It could be a bad thing because you now know you have a witness who is willing to do any and everything to make sure you are locked up.
Smash.
This man went to the crime scene and looked for shell casings himself because he knows LAPD is lazy and brought it to him.
Dang.
That man will make sure you are behind bars, bro.
Right, he want to
You
punish.
don't want no smoke with a witness like that.
He's like, you shot
Right?
me?
In the words of the great Tony Yo-Yo, I ain't never seen anybody beat a case where the person you shot is still alive and on the stand saying you shot him.
Yes. Somebody saying you shot him and they still alive.
Murder
And
is
they
worse
willing
than
to take
murder.
a stand. In my eyes, you're not gonna beat the case.
Nope.
Yeah. I never seen that in my
That's
life.
true.
Somebody saying you
He's
shot
doing
him,
this.
you
That's
taking
him
this
right there.
Him.
That's him in the court with the
And
braids.
this ain't a witness. This is the victim.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Right.
The bullet came toward me.
Right. I saw the flame come out the gun. He was holding.
If a civilian get on the stand and say, yo, he shot me, to me, you're going to jail.
Y'all don't understand how dumb A$AP Rocky is, all right? That's common sense. He defied common sense initially.
He might know something.
But the prosecutors told him beforehand, because they had to, we have a video of you doing this, A$AP, and he still rejected the plea deal of 180 days. So they got A$AP Rocky having an altercation with A$AP Rocky exactly as A$AP Rocky said it happened.
No sympathies for him. And Trump ain't coming to get you this time either. Because Trump came and got him when he was in Switzerland.
Well, maybe he got right.
Yeah,
Trump did come back.
He came, got Trump. Ain't
Maybe he
got
feel like he invincible, son. Like yo,
like, I'm gonna just call Trump.
Yeah, no, I call my girl. My girl.
Trump
she
back
the
at work.
best.
He ain't worried about
Yeah,
this.
like man, you.
They got video of A$AP Rocky pulling out the gun exactly like A$AP Rocky said it happened. They got people running away as soon as A$AP Rocky pulled the gun and pointed.
And he shot him up close. Wow. First of all, he's not a real hitter. We wouldn't have made contact.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. Wow. You. And it's supposed to be your mans and them. Like, how did it get to that?
Like you just said, son. You get him out the hood, but you can't get the hood out. Yeah, they can't show it, but yeah, it's folks running, man.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you,
We offered you 6 months, son.
on top of that, let's say, dude, they pay him. Listen, let's say they pay the other dude. Say, look, man, just drop the cases. The state gonna pick this up anyway.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, the state gonna pick
First
it up.
of all, I think it's atrocious they even offered him 6 months.
Yeah,
That's crazy. To shoot somebody and get 6 months, that's crazy.
180 days.
It wasn't an accident. The gun ain't fall on the ground. You
Yeah.
shot him.
Yeah, that ain't even the deal. That's a super fantastic deal.
That's a super fantastic deal. Up close like that,
And you turned
clear
down
attempt
the-
murder.
Yeah, that's a hard one to beat, kid. Right, nigga,
Nobody knows
it wasn't me, right? It wasn't me. I'm just a famous rapper. I'm going back to the
Rihanna
hills.
around the corner.
Right.
Go, go, go.
Right.
That's cool. Just walk, just walk, just walk. Well, they got footage of them all the way back to the mansion.
God damn, son.
They got the entire altercation, including A$AP Rocky running away all the way to his home, all on camera. But A$AP Rocky tried to get cute. They said, "I'm."
Yeah, exactly who he is.
So stop.
To his home.
to the ring cam.
To Rihanna opening the door. What's going on, man? What the hell?
Right. Why you smell like gun smoke?
Dummy. I mean, there's no audio, Your Honor. How do they know there was gunshots? Right?
Everybody's scattering.
I mean, we see him pulling something out that looked like a gun. I mean, there's no audio.
Like a gun at the spot where somebody was shot.
Y'all thought we were amateurs. Oh, y'all thought this was like amateur night at the Apollo. Y'all thought we were playing. Oh, silly rabbit. Listen, all right. We got various, like doorbell cameras in the neighborhood, all right? So we matched up the timestamp. So we know the exact time A$AP Rocky pulled out the gun and the shooting happened. Well, we matched up the exact same timestamp with another camera nearby that had audio. And what we see in the exact timestamp, in exact time frame, well, gunshots were heard in the neighborhood.
5,000 years of Chinese
Xi
music and
Ying.
dance in one night.
Shun Yang.
Yo, son.
On the first day of trial, the prosecutor
Nice
shows
neighborhood,
they got the shell casings, they got wounds and hospital reports that A$AP really
got the
wasn't
person
shot
who got
in.
shot.
Dude still bleeding.
They got video and audio of the incident. They got A$AP Rocky, the victim, taking a stand in court saying A$AP Rocky did it, and here's how he did it, and the video and audio corresponds with everything.
With extra
he's
bullets
telling
and
them.
shell cases.
I don't know how A$AP Rocky planned on beating this. In his defense, they ain't making this any better at all.
What they say?
Because usually how most court cases work, after the first day, the defense usually have a pretty good argument if you have some good attorneys, and you're like, maybe he didn't do it. How are they going to prove this beyond a reasonable doubt? But after the first day, A$AP Rocky and his attorney's response to all the evidence the prosecutors provided, their response was, A$AP Rocky had a prop gun, and he shot the prop gun twice, and those were just warning shots. Oh.
What about the holes?
They ain't pull the bullets out the man. He ain't go to the hospital with real hot ones in him.
No, he got shot another time. That was something different. That was after I left. Somebody else.
Right, somebody second to
You going to jail.
Jail.
Oh, you doing every
That's
bit
their
of
defense,
24 years, homie. That's your defense?
Right, they might.
That's your.
Give
It
him
was
everything
a
they got.
prop gun?
He should.
And won't feel bad for him on one bit.
For sheer stupidity.
Yeah.
You are a dummy, my friend.
They give you 6 months for something crazy.
I'm telling you, he wouldn't have did the whole 6 months.
He wouldn't even done the whole 6 months.
Nah, not with a deal like that.
I think A$AP Rocky was turning down the 180 days because they had an ironclad defense. But your defense is it was a prop gun that he shot twice and it was just warning shots? Sir, you're going to jail. All right. Now, ASAP Riley took the stand. All right. ASAP Riley took the stand. And
wait.
From what he said on the stands, bro, he came across as really believable.
He pointed at me, and then that's when Elijah was like in between, and he's like, "I'll kill you right now, pussy," or like whatever. Like just was, and then I'm right behind Elijah, and I'm saying, "If you brought a gun, use it then." Like, the fuck you brought a gun for, pussy? That's the words I was saying to him.
When you said he pointed at you, where on your body was it?
He ain't believe him.
Oh, he ain't
and
believe
that's
him.
what that's what get.
That's what I'm hot.
That's made him seem so silly and egotistical. So he probably came in to threaten him with a gun.
Mm-hmm.
And
got
dude
his
was
car
like,
pulled like,
dude
yeah,
was like,
yeah, nigga, what?
So now he was like, I guess I got a
Like towards my stomach, like towards like my headish a little. Like everything was happening so fast. So fast. You know what I mean?
And from what you're describing, was it moving?
Yeah, it was moving. He had it up.
Okay, so he didn't just hold it at your stomach. It was kind of
No, he was looking for a spot to shoot.
Okay.
Like if Elijah wasn't there, I don't know what would have happened.
Had a gun.
And you said as he was pointing it at you, what did he say?
I'll kill you right now.
And was that in an angry tone?
He did.
How else do you say that?
Was his
He said it
voice
calm.
elevated? Like, was he yelling this at you, or was this something he was saying quiet?
Yeah, because we was yelling back and forth after
Oh yeah, he telling.
All right.
That is
And
official.
You said
Yeah.
that after he pointed the gun at you, you became angry, correct?
Yeah, I became furious.
So what did you say back to him?
I told him to use it.
Why?
Because mentally, like, I couldn't believe he just pulled the gun out on me.
Right.
So I'm like,
He's trying to, trying to be hype. I mean, were you gonna cry? He was
like, you better use that shit. The fuck you got a gun for?
I knew ASAP Rocky was absolutely cooked when even the judge turned to ASAP Rocky after he learned that ASAP Rocky rejected the plea deal. The judge looked at ASAP Rocky and told him, bro, you are aware that if convicted, you will go into custody, and it's very likely you will get a very significant prison sentence.
You do
right?
understand this, right?
And he said, yeah. Yo, the judge told him, bro, your status as an entertainer, your status as a significant other to Rihanna, that's not going to ensure, like to benefit you. You know this, right?
You you're gonna get washed up.
You know
Take the deal.
this, right?
The judge is telling them like, yo, we give you an alley oop.
The judge was trying to tell ASAP Rocky in the best way possible, bro, take the plea deal, bro. You ain't beating this. Take the plea deal, bro. What are you doing? You facing 24 years. They offer you 6 months in jail and you turn it down? But ASAP Rocky thought he could beat this, bruh.
He know best.
ASAP Rocky is the dumbest rapper on the planet, and his career is over. All right? I have no shadow of a doubt that ASAP Rocky will get found guilty, that ASAP Rocky did this. And ASAP Rocky is going to go to jail for more than 10 years, in my opinion, bro. He's doing more than 10 years. And I don't know why. For the life of me,
They're gonna give him time to think
why.
about the decision that he makes, and that's a part of jail. When you're sitting on a shelf, when you in that meat warehouse, that meat factory, they give you time to think.
Right. And he got a lot of money. He might could a couple years come down on appeal. If they give him the whole bonus, they might come down on appeal, and then they might offer him something here too.
Yeah. Right.
Like, you still got that 6 months around? No, we ain't got that.
Yeah, we get like it's another 8
4,
years.
5,
8 years or something. You do this 8, man. Them uneven numbers be hard too, son.
They is.
Yeah.
So we heard.
Yeah.